inflation.
Might have been. It might have been beauty, bro. But that's all right. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Beauty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Slovakia views muted.
Yeah, Slovakia views music.
That never happened.
Right. But
It's lucky my phone is fucked up, man. But, you know, we gave all praise unto Yahweh Shem Shah, double homage to our elders, and more or less what we're speaking on, man, is the state of the economy. All right, being that everything is rising in price as the petrodollar is dying, man, and these other nations are joining onto the BRIC nations. You know, with their currency being one of their dollars equaling 55 of ours, man.
right, which is killing the American economy.
And you got the Fed also artificially keeping the inflation rate down. And I heard an economist say it's like if you put a bowling ball on a bed, you take off the bowling ball, what happens to that? It springs right back up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that inflation, if they don't artificially hold it down, it's going to be astronomical. And a loaf of bread is going to be a day's wage, like the scripture said.
And the funny thing about it too, man, all right, because if you're paying attention, you can really see the inflections of it. But they just came out and they gave account of the jobs being fluctuated in false, man. All right, so now it's coming out that the job report numbers are completely trash,
Right.
and that the majority of Americans are unemployed, man. All right, or having a hard time finding work. And then they're wondering why the crime rate has spiked in every major city in America. Hey, man, when you got people who aren't making money,
hungry, tired, working
tired,
free.
owe other niggas money, you know what I'm saying? What do you expect's gonna happen, man? There's about to be violence on a mass scale, man. All right, we got what? It's the 9th month now, so we got 3 more months in 2023. The elder apostles have dubbed this year the year that all prophecies, Lord willing, come to pass, man. This shit is about to go real fast, and you're about to see these prophecies become your reality. All right, all you scoffers out there that have been talking shit, all right, that have put their trust in our oppressors, man, and laying up their stocks on this side, man, and you gonna see the you know, the benefit of that, man. You gonna reap what you sow, man. All right, because hey, man, the Lord is about to work swiftly to destroy Babylon, man. And for all you people that are questioning the power of the Lord, man, He said it's gonna take an hour.
And that hour is coming quickly, man. All right, because you know, you got a lot of these economists basically also calling the shot for World War III because they see it coming on the horizon. Because if you got any type of, you know, if you got any eyes to see, ears to hear, or a brain, a cognitive brain, the way the economy's going right now, right? Or yeah,
and how it repeats itself and
yep,
why.
Time. So Esau's on the verge of popping something off to go into a hot war to generate income because they can't save this economy.
Not to mention it's election season.
Yeah.
Yep. And then on top of that, to distract you, man, and it's been a big popular topic throughout maybe the last 2 weeks, man. They want to bring that cough lockdown back, man. Yep. All right, so when they bring that cough lockdown back, man, fully expect them to bring that pump fake and go straight into you know, WW tree, man. All right, and it's gonna be fast. It's not gonna be a slow process. It's gonna be very fast. It's gonna happen overnight, man. All right, and we got information coming in from you know, our informant Edomites, man. The Edomites that be documenting the downfall.
Our Edomite snitches.
Yeah, our Edomite informants, man. All right,
Our Edomite snitches.
That unbeknownst to them,
you know what I'm saying?
Slowly documenting
the downfall,
fall of Edom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Double 77.
Giving us topics, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But they got signs already being produced and being replaced for this thing to happen, man. So very shortly, they said from either the September 15th going into December, the cough, you know, doors locked will be back, man. All right, and the economists that we're speaking on basically said fully expect them to transition from that straight into this conflict, man, with Ukraine, Russia, and these BRIC nations, man.
Exactly.
Because the dollar is dead, the economy is dead, and now we're at the point where, you know, you going up the roller coaster. You know, you at that point where you know you about to go down, but you ain't gone down yet. You get that feeling in your stomach, like, oh shit, that's where we're at, man.
It starts to go down.
And all these people in the world, man, whether they can say it or not, rich or poor, have the oh shit feeling in their stomach, man. All right. I want to grab a precept real quick. This is Proverbs 29, and I'm going to start at verse 25, and it says, "The fear of a man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe," man. All right, and that's what we do, when we come out here, man. We putting our trust in the Lord, man. We out here bare naked, man. Anything can happen to us out here.
Nice.
All right? And it's going to be the same way when Jacob trouble hits, man. We are defenseless, man. If you don't trust in the Lord, you ain't going to make it. So at the end of the day, hey, man, when you people are putting your faith in the oppressors, man, we going to put our faith and lay our trust in Yahweh Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Reap those benefits, man. All right?
No, you good. But no, exactly, bro. As we move towards Jacob's trouble, you know what I'm saying? And you just got to prepare thyself. That Isaiah 33 and 1 that we constantly bring out of having the wisdom and stability for that time. Reading this book, having the understanding, leaning on your Hawashah. That's the only way you're going to get it. That's the only way you're going to get through this. I just watched the video earlier that my father did, that he was basically saying, like, there ain't no way through this shitstorm without leaning on Yahweh, man. Because things are going to get so bad. I mean, no food, you know what I'm saying, lack of shelter, being hunted maybe night and day, depending upon the situation or what you may, have done or this or that. It's gonna be crazy out here.
You know what I'm saying? So he blesses the men that read it. Because if you don't read, you're not even seeing what's to come.
Right.
You don't even know what you need to be
What's to have
spiritually
faith in,
prepared for,
you know what I'm
or
saying?
to even have faith in.
Because as we chill, as we come out and do this, it's a Sunday, it's a nice day out.
Yeah.
People all around the city is chilling,
Bullshit.
right? Drinking, bullshitting. It's a long weekend. A lot of people don't got to work tomorrow.
Right.
So they enjoying themselves.
It's hot.
But this is
Getting fucked up.
right. Some people at the pool, some people at the lake. You know what I mean? Some people went fishing, some people went camping. They having a good old time. That shit is about to be over with. You're gonna be permanently camping. You know what I'm saying?
The irony is it's Labor Day weekend, and you see what the real laborers as a Negro, Latino, or Native American you should be in. This is the real Labor Day. This is the real labors, man.
Yeah, the first works, man. Remember that first works.
Yep.
Everything that we do outside of this is secondary, man. Keep our appearances, man, in this place. But hey, man, appearance is about to be done with, man. Your daily job is about to be done with. All that extra shit is about to be done with, man. You about to be a pilgrim on the earth if you really about this thing as your Hawashah, man. And the servant is no greater than the master, man. So expect all the bad. Expect hell, man. Because that's what's coming, and that's what you got to be able to endure through, man.
What's that we constantly say? To get to heaven, man, you got to be willing to go through hell. Because we are. You know what I'm saying? We going through it. Every brother on the line, and every brother all across, the ocean, man, of the planet. Every brother got a woe that they dealing with right now that's probably spiraling out of pocket on some level, man. You know what I'm saying? Yahushua is the Most High is vexing us all, man. We all dealing with this at the end time.
I got to pre.
Go ahead, bro.
Con. I got Isaiah 24 and verse 10. Straight to the point.
Trying to get this one on.
The city of confusion is broken down.
And that's Babylon, man. Babylon breaking down in confusion, man, which is your modern day America and his tributaries, man.
Yep.
Your UK, but mostly Babylon speaking about America, man.
God. Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
That's right, man. Because in these end times, you're going to have barricades on their walls. Why? Because there's going to be looters and robbers outside. Because neighbors are going to be fighting over cans of goods, man.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, I actually just recently watched, Planet of the Apes series, like 1 through 3, the ones that just recently had come out. And just like that, man, it plays out that story of Jake getting an awakening, so to speak, being given an awakening, and boom, and it starts small, and then it grows, and then you got this group of, highly intellectual individuals that become a threat to the common way of things. So what's Esau's answer? Extermination. That's what they always do, man. Ain't nothing gonna change. All right, ain't nothing gonna change. As this gets worse, you gonna see these Edomites, all right, the so-called white man, all right, start to just absolutely bare his teeth.
And it's crazy too, because you can show an individual, I mean, the delusion, the veil that the Lord has on you people, man, to not be able to see this shit.
Oh, I mean, it's beyond.
You could show a motherfucker a video of his favorite politician saying, we need depopulation, people need to die.
And
that's the end goal.
and this
And
information,
they'll be like, no, you tripping, man. I love my government.
Facts.
Man.
and it,
Never.
you know,
They
that
never.
we just listen. You can't save the Danites, bro. You know what I'm saying? The dumbass nigga-lights. You can't save them, man.
Negroites.
Them DANs. You can't save them, man. All right,
Uncle Trump gonna make it right.
they want to lean on their own understanding and trust in Egypt. The scriptures specifically tell you not to do that. All right, so all of you Jakes who want to ride this out with E, or I don't want to go to the kingdom because my friend Kevin can't come. Like
You're weird person.
Yeah, you weird as hell, and for that, you know, the Most High gonna kill you, and that's fine. You'll be all right in the kingdom, but you're gonna die. You're gonna get death by pain. Roughly paraphrasing, the scripture says to run them through that be found with Esau.
Hey, man, you just gonna get nutsack, baby.
I got another. I can
Right,
continue
yeah,
on.
You gonna come out the
I had
nutsack of
I
the
had to
nigga you
precept
hate.
to land
Go-
back off you.
go ahead, bro.
From what you were saying earlier.
Go ahead.
This is Acts 14:22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom. You know, so like the elder was saying, man, hey, the path forward is not peaches and cream, man. It's not beset with fucking trees on both sides, so it's shady. It's austere and it's ugly, man.
And you looking for that light at the end of the tunnel, man. It's hard to see, but you gotta keep going.
Yep.
Just one foot in front of the other.
You know. And that's why it says extorting each other, man. We're supposed to build each other up. We're the building blocks for each other to be able to stand on to achieve that goal, man. Make each other better every day, man. So to speak.
Got a set to jump off. Are you done with that one, bro? Okay, I got one to jump off what the brother had just said, because this is here in the book of Sirach, and it reads, this is Sirach. This is chapter 2, verse 1, and it reads, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou may be increased at thy last end. All right? What?
And that increase is well worth it, man. The Lord ain't talking about no small increase. You ain't gonna get a little PPP, little minor buff,
Right.
RPG game, man. You got to get the ultimate crown, man.
Yeah.
Right? This ain't no small buff on 2K.
This ain't no stimulus check.
Little DC pack.
This ain't a couple badges. It ain't nothing
Nah.
like that.
This
Man.
this has nothing to do with none of that. It's the ultimate power from the Most High. Whether you be given powers to defend yourself, be just kept safe from the woes of the world, or you know, just be preserved until you get beamed up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're all running the race for at the end of the day. Salaki,
Wise looking for all three.
Yeah, if you wise,
right? Yeah,
You pursuing the
Right.
Corinthians.
you running that race as
Yeah.
hard as you can.
Lord will.
The most sought after gifts. man.
Hey, man, remember
And
that
and
whole
principally,
conversation?
which is prophecy. And you know, I was watching some of the elders' videos too, like not too long ago, and you know, just they was just kind of speaking on having that confidence at this point. Like at this point, like if not us, then who else? If not the men of the Lord, or the men who truly are serving Yahweh Shai, putting in the work day in and day out, believe, you know, pray on the name, you know, that haven't quit, continue to push.
If you have faith, you have the you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you really believe, then now's the time. You know that Naruto shit, nigga. I will be Hokage. What are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
go for it,
Salaki.
man.
Because time is running out, so like they
Facts.
gotta either appear or get off the pot, as the saying goes.
Right.
And we already here. Go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? We
This
at the
is-
end of the thing. And the scriptures say, the end of the thing is better than the what?
Woo! Wait, to the beginning thereof.
Beginning thereof.
And roughly paraphrasing, Esau is the end of things,
Yep.
and Jacob is the beginning, man.
Second Ezra 69.
That's right. That's right. So Salakia, this is back in Second Ezra, Salakia. First Sirach, this is Sirach, Salakia, chapter 2, verse 4, and it reads, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Right, man. And we all about to be in the lowest state, man.
I mean,
Believe you me.
even lower than we are now, man.
You know, all right. About to have no money, no shelter, no, grasshoppers, man.
And really, for a man of the Lord, that shouldn't really be nothing. Because we just read through much tribulation.
Yeah, not too
So
little bit.
you should be used to, oh, damn, I just lost this job.
Yep.
Damn, can't pay this. You should be used to this. Right?
Facts.
Right? You see what I'm saying?
When shit is going, I know we talk about it amongst each other all the time. When shit start going like good, and it be too
get
good,
uneasy.
Real talk.
you be like, yo, like, you know, because you get
You be
ready.
like, what the
Hate that
'Cause you
feeling.
so used to shit going wrong, you waiting on that
You
other
paranoid.
foot
You like,
to
is somebody
drop.
gonna die? Am I
Yeah,
gonna,
like, hold on,
get
dog.
That's a
Like,
fucked up
what's
feeling,
going
man.
on?
What
It's
is
like,
how big it's gonna be? You don't know how big it's gonna be.
You looking in your mirrors every time you're in the whip.
Real
like,
talk.
right. Getting paranoid, like, what you gonna hit me with, Lord? Salakia.
God.
This is verse 5, and it reads, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." It's down to 6. "Believe in him, and he will help thee order thy way aright, and trust in him.
That's right.
Ye that fear Yahweh, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall."
That's right, man. Hey, look, man, the Lord's hand is not small that it is not, ready to save, man. Have faith, man. The Lord done pulled me out more fires than I can count, man. And Lord willing, he continue to do so in the days to come, man.
Ye that fear Yahweh, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear Yahweh, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. All right,
Hey, man, because we all need it, bro.
Salakia. "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh and was confounded?
That's right.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?"
That's right, man. Lean on the scriptures, man. Lean on the teaching of our elder
Right.
apostles, those who have been teaching on the highways and the byways 30 plus years, giving us the education so that we can stand boldly and do this in Colorado Springs, Colorado, man.
Right. Did the Lord fail the apostles? Did the Lord fail Jonah? Did the Lord fail Moses?
La.
Did the Lord
give our
fail
elders
Joshua?
stammering lips.
Right.
No, man.
Did the Lord fail Aaron? Did the Lord? He ain't never turned his back on them. I mean, yeah, sure, he turned his back on Israel,
God.
but we deserved it. But he promised us. He
ain't
promised
never
us.
did nothing he said he
Right.
was gonna do.
He
Nope.
promised
in the
us.
same chapter, he said, where we're not called this people, will be called this people.
Yep.
So
Where and here we are, all these years later, in Babylon, calling on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai,
realizing we fucked up,
in a land we've never known.
poured off.
Right.
Remembering ourselves.
So Yahweh, come save us, man. Come save us, man.
Baba Kasha.
Get us out of here and kill these
I can't take
Edomites.
this shit no more.
God, man, we're
This
sick,
shit is
of, we're
hell.
sick of this place, man.
Yeah.
Salakia. "Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him?" All right, he just want to bring us into remembrance. Now we out here begging, Yahweh Shah, please take
Hey,
us
man,
home.
but that's what we need to do, bro.
For real.
Like, bro, but give the Lord not give his ear not a rest, man.
Right.
And Salakia, you got keyboard Israelites who just like to fucking type their comments and their thoughts away. You're not doing shit. You're not laboring. For real.
Lord willing, we're savoring unto his
Yeah, we got to
unto his
stay in
nose.
spirit and in truth.
Con.
That's what I'm saying. And we
As my
know
brother
part of that
Tasman
truth
says.
is faith without works is dead.
Yep.
Right.
So we got to give these works unto. This is our reasonable service, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because any nigga off the street could be fucking dealing cocaine and say, "Oh, I love the Most High too. I'm with y'all."
With the Jesus
Nigga,
cross
you
on.
dealing- You
With
just
the
don't-
Jesus-
you
It's
just
a
yelled
big
the
ass
key,
Jesus shit
You
on.
just yelled the
Where-
key,
where
nigga.
the,
What the
Chester
fuck?
And he sold it to Jake.
got a rosary in his pocket.
Yep.
Do it, Jake.
Con.
Go ahead, bro.
Shoot, I got a precept, man. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 22. I got a couple in this chapter and the next one. But you brothers can interject and the scriptures will break down. Verse 22, and it says, "It is he that sitteth up upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heaven as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in." You know, being that, hey man, we are grasshoppers. We're defenseless, man. All right, we don't have a way. You know, we don't have a military. We don't have funding, man. There isn't a Yahweh Shai go fund me, man, for armor or shit to fight our enemies with, man.
Which also,
Right.
which also goes to show you, when all this shit comes to fruition, if you out here running around trying to blame Jake for some shit, you out your goddamn mind, for real. I mean, you are out of your ever living mind. Like this brother just said, we don't have a seat at the UN.
Not one.
You know,
Nobody's sticking up for
We
us.
have
We-
no say, man.
we don't have no representation
Straight
in Babylon.
captives. Straight
Right.
captives.
We are straight captives in Babylon. We have no control over the goings of Babylon, man. All right, none whatsoever. But I'm telling you, as this place degenerates, Esau's gonna probably try to spin that narrative. Well, it's the niggas. Inflation cause niggas.
Yep.
Inflation cause niggas.
Yeah, they even tried to fuck around and quickly throw niggas what's it called? Fucking reparations, so that they can try to blame the inflation on reparations.
Here, nigga, take this.
Right, take this money. But that only happened in what, like select states or
It ain't even happened yet.
That's what I'm saying.
They did all that talking about it. Niggas ain't get received a dime yet.
Niggas ain't got no money, man. Then that dollar is useless anyway.
Facts.
Someone grab
and Esau Salaki and Esau paying that dollar wipes away none of the blood and misdeeds that he's done.
Right. No, there's no.
Yes, sir.
What does the Most High say, man?
Verse 42 through
He done gave a few niggas $1 billion.
Right. I was just gonna say, what does the Most High say about the price of blood, man? It'll be paid in blood.
Numbers 31.
So yeah, blood shall pursue thee because ye hated not blood, man.
Man, you got a blood debt, homeboy.
Right. You Edomites said no.
He wants to pay with gold and silver. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He had no
The
problem.
scripture say the
I'm
souls
out.
of the just complain continually.
From the time of Rome, you could just take it all the way back to when they denied the entry. He's been on Jacob's neck, bro, forever.
Mm-hmm.
Since the womb.
Right. From
Squabbling in the womb.
So for all that bloodshed, from bloodshed in the old world to now, you gonna pay. The debt is up.
That perpetual hatred, man.
Right. The debt is up.
And hey, Esau, look at you, bro, and the first thing that comes to his mind is nigger.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But he smiles though when
Yeah.
he's thinking nigger, but he smiles.
Real
Right?
shit.
And that's what throws you niggas off.
Right. Look at you praying.
But that's that. What's the
mean-
scripture, man? I forget what scripture it is, but he had like a pleasing lips, but in his heart was deceitful or something.
Right.
Like that.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Psalms.
That's in Psalms.
You got that one?
Yes,
Don?
sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Second Ezra 7 and 40.
7 and 42.
Okay.
43.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 42. He answered me and said, "This present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide."
That's right, man. So, hey, you could obtain glory in this side, man. You could be the best rapper, football player, but this isn't the end of a thing,
Right.
man. This kingdom's gonna fall and pass away and be forgotten, man.
Like the waves,
All right.
like the waves in the water,
Go ahead, Doc.
like the wind of the bird's wings, gone. Go ahead. Roughly paraphrasing Wisdom 5:1. But go ahead.
Therefore have they prayed for the weak.
That's right, man. For the weak. We pray for the weak, man. Those that don't have the ability to protect themselves. Those that are out here on the highways and the byways without straps to shoot at our brothers with, man. All right. Go ahead, Doc.
Second Ezra 7 and verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
That's right, man. Why is it a day of doom, man? The brother Tazapania and Ariella were out here yesterday on the highways and the byways talking about the end days, man. All right? And they said that the day of the Lord is not something that you should be, praising, man. You should not be, man, I can't wait to the day of the Lord. Man. It's going to be a party, nigga.
It's gonna be terrible.
Killing Edomites left and
I mean,
it's
don't
gonna-
get me-
It's going to suck.
Don't get me wrong. As this kingdom falls into chaos, I can't say I don't sit at the crib and drink happily.
Yeah, I mean, we are to be happy, but we also not to be,
Boastful.
begging, boastful in it, man. It's supposed to come and go, and we supposed to suffer and do what we're supposed to do. It's a job, man.
Yep.
This is our, as the brother Azara says, man. It's our reasonable service. It's our job to come out here and teach. It's gonna be our job to try to endure and be the elect, man. All right.
Continue it on, and from the top. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come.
The immortality to come, man, and that's gonna be you elect brothers that receive the spiritual power, the ability to endure, the ability to fight back, because we don't have an army, we don't have that gold plumbing, we don't have armor, we don't have weapons. We have the Most High, man, and He's gonna lift up the standard, and that standard is gonna fight our enemies, man. All right, when the time is right.
Wherein corruption is past.
Where incorruption is past, man. No longer will we fall to corruption, man. No longer will you scroll down your phone, see a fat booty pic, and be like, damn, in your mind, commit adultery 17 different times, man. All right? All of the wicked shit in the earth, looking right, looking left, and seeing wicked shit. The abomination with these the alphabet crew, man. It's all gonna be gone, bro.
Which is being led by them so quote unquote small hat dudes. I just watched this video too, Slock. I don't mean to I just watched this video of one of them small hatters, who's an MMA guy, and he was beating up on some fat white kid for like dogging the Holocaust and all that. I mean, I don't want to say too much because I know how the JOOs be. You know, they might take this video down. But boy, I wish you would invite me to your show because I'll beat the piss out you, bro. and it just makes me laugh because, man, y'all are so pathetic. And you play this game, it's all right. You gonna see. You gonna learn. You gonna learn the hard way too. So go ahead.
You want me to get more on that?
Hold on,
Okay.
I'm gonna have this brother precept in a second.
Yes, sir.
But boy, you can move to 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and start at 46.
Okay.
Hold that. This is back in Isaiah, man, chapter 40. Break this down, brother. Verse 29. And it reads, "He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might,
Right.
he increaseth strength."
Right. So we don't have no power, man. The Most High is our power. All right. So when it's time, when like how this brother was reading, man, when that time of desperation comes upon Jake and you keep your faith, you know, Lord willing, Baba Kashan, that and the 144 will, they will. It's a guarantee that the Most High is going to save you. All right. If you in that number, if you belong to that number, you get it saved. All right. Not everybody. That wasn't given out to everybody, because everybody wasn't at Mount Sinai when Moses came down with the 10 Commandments. Only Israel was there.
Right.
So there wasn't no Edomites there. There wasn't no Ishmaelites there. You know what I'm saying? There was no Elam wasn't there. Moab and Ammon, they wasn't there. It was strictly given unto Israel.
Verse 30. "Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail." Verse 31. "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength."
That's right. So we out here waiting on Yahweh shot, man. All right, we don't have the physical tools to go to war with Esau and take the kingdom. We don't have it. Esau got an arsenal, man. They got laser weapons, right? Direct energy weapons, laser dogs. You know what I'm saying? Robot this, robot that, monsters among men type of shit. They ready to unleash hell on Babylon.
Secret sleeper cells.
Right. How are you supposed to battle Esau when his blessing is the sword? If without spiritual or what you would call divine intervention,
God's help.
right?
I was help.
We are all screwed, man. You know, we got a hand tied behind our back.
Hey, that's true. What I said? He said the beauty in his blessing being the sword, though, is he kills with that sword. If he got killed with the sword,
That's right.
must be killed with it.
That's right. That's right. So because, and like we said before, Esau don't have no problem spilling blood, which is why the Most High ain't gonna have no problem slaughtering. Right.
And that's why I always say, man, we don't have enough anger to do what we
That's because, like you was just,
We don't have enough anger to do our
because I was
profession
just,
in that day.
because the scripture, because this is why the average Christian, you know, I
That's
wrote
why
this
we have
down.
to be given the anger of the Lord, man, because we gonna utterly fuck Esau up. We gonna be busting in the house, pregnant
Right.
women, bro, little
He ran
kids just
through
getting fucking
Samson
slaughtered.
ran through a troop, and he was a judge of the Most High.
Right.
And right after, he was feeling like he was about to die. So
Right.
imagine us.
So
Wasting away in Babylon.
does the scripture not say that they'll dash thy little ones against the stone and
Yup.
do it gleefully? You know what I'm saying? Do you know the type of rage?
You gotta have to just be smashing babies, bro. Even if being Edomites, just in there. He's sitting there cooing and shit.
Mm.
Huh?
Yup.
And like
You know what I'm saying?
and like in this current state, man, like that's gonna be hard to do, because we're people of
We don't have
compassion.
enough anger, bro.
We don't have the pistosity to just smash some baby's cranium. You're gonna have to get that
Over
righteous
and over
anger
and
back,
over,
right?
you know what I'm saying? You might have enough anger to do it once or twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
But about the 4th one, you be like, God damn, nigga.
It's gonna
You know
weigh
what I'm
on
saying? We not Esau, man.
She's recording, so I just
Yup.
gave her a wave. You know what I'm saying?
But God, they shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Hey, man, you're going to be dealing with something else in that time, man. When the Lord lifts up his standard of his men, That 144 with that spiritual power, boy. That's why Esau made them songs like "Run to the Hill" and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
That's why Esau make them sad songs and them shit about like Gundor falling and
I got
shit.
a precept, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is why this is going to happen to Esau, Edom, and Babylon the Great, and all of Esau, his nation. This is Ezekiel 35:6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Seeth thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right. Because
So going back to, hey, he that killeth with the sword must be killed.
right. So because if the land can speak, just the land we stand on right now. I mean, we're about 3 or 4 miles from where the Sand Creek massacre took place, man. All right, we ain't that far from the battleground where Esau slaughtered innocent Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters and children.
The Ute and Cheyenne used to fill these mountains and hills.
Right.
Damn.
As well as down on the south end, you had Navajo, and you know what I'm saying. This was all Gad. This is all Gad's land.
Gad,
Issachar,
But who lives in the fatness of all of Colorado, man? Whether it be from you go to the most northern parts,
Peyton.
right?
all the tribes, because out there in Florida, that's Seminole territory.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Reuben. So Esau really, he just murders Jake, kicks you out, and builds it up. And
Oh,
then what is he doing now?
that's all
He's
he
letting
does.
Jake murder Jake, kicking you out, and building it up.
What is
Mhm.
it? Doesn't the most,
So it's perpetual, just like we read.
doesn't it say he kills to acquire what's not his? Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And woe unto them that have gotten their
And have
riches,
increased that which is not his.
Right.
and got their
Increases
riches
that
by
one.
deceit.
Right. Con, now got that. You got more on that? Go ahead.
I know
got
this
that.
is. I got second interest for the
Okay,
brother.
Con. I just wanted to land back and then grab that real quick. This is the Book of Sirach, 10 and 8, and it reads because actually I'm gonna just start at 7. All right. Pride is hateful before Yahweh,
Uh-oh.
and man in both doeth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right, so you could huff and puff and you could do all of that shit. You could be as mad as you want to be. There's no escaping your what do they want to call it? Oh, this critical race theory. We ain't really do that. No, those is critical race facts. All right, you spilled blood all over the planet.
Yep.
You got a base in every corner of the planet.
You raped, robbed, and murdered everybody.
You
Facts.
raped, robbed, and murdered your way to the top.
Mhm.
Right.
Israel.
And now the bill is due.
Con.
And due to that, listen, the people of the whole world is turning against you, E.
Yes.
Them Hamites don't fuck with you.
Nope.
He's that nigga that is in Walmart, bro. He got every item in the fucking store.
Facts.
He done took the only open lane, and he's sitting up there and can't pay.
Right? He
He's
wants to
sitting there
hold
on the phone and shit. Like,
Uh-huh.
and you like, nigga,
there's like
hurry
50 people behind all the nations in the world behind him. Like, nigga,
Hurry
you got
up.
to kill your ass.
God.
Shut the fuck up. You hungry?
up. Elam is through with you.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know Saudi Arabia completely abandoned America, man, and the UN. Completely switched over. Why? I just read somewhere gas is up to like $100 a barrel right now.
If prophecy, man, it's crazy how these people are bound to prophecy. Because if prophecy could fail, bro, France would have already left. France want to leave so bad.
Oh, they want out.
But prophecy is keeping them in.
France want to go to the BRIC system.
Mhm.
They don't want nothing to do with
France don't
America.
want to fight nobody, bro.
Uh-uh.
Them Frenchmen is sweet, boy.
They just
wave
trying
that
to
flag.
they trying to eat croissants and drink wine. Go ahead,
French
bro.
fries.
Right.
Smells and
Those is
shit.
Americans. That's still funny.
This is just a land back for the elders. This is Galatians 6 and 7. It says, "Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap."
Yes, sir.
Right. So the elder was just talking. All of these things Esau has sowed in the earth, man. The rape, robbery, and murder. He has to reap that, man, and he's going to reap that here very soon, like the elder was talking about.
That's right. Yeah, he about to catch a judgment.
That
He
can't
just
be coincidence,
and that's the
bro.
thing, like you had said.
Direct over.
Esau,
They're gonna do a little directing.
Con.
You know what I'm saying?
He is out here doing his best Muhammad Ali impression of all time. He's trying to duck every
Uh-huh.
little punch, but every time he leans to the right, bam, he get hit with the left. Every time he leans to the left, boom,
Oh,
he get hit with the right.
Baba,
Yeah, he's getting all the counter.
He getting faded right now.
Yeah. There's a
Your defense is
It's penetrating, son.
You know,
penetrated.
y'all
He
see?
done forced a takedown.
Have y'all
got
seen?
stuff.
Right. Have y'all seen Ali? You know when
Yeah.
he's fighting Frazier that second time and his legs just won't work. He's like, damn, step back, and the legs don't go, and he get tagged and he fall up. That's E right now. The legs just won't work. He can't move like he used to move. It's just different.
Yeah,
You
tell
can feel
tell
it
your
in the
body to
air.
Do it, but you like, fuck.
Right.
They ain't responding fast.
They be out here popping shit like I'm winning every fight. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Man,
Well, that's Esau's pride deceiving him because he thought like his opponents, like let's say North Korea, wasn't able to throw that punch, and
Right.
now he's like, oh my God,
what's up?
Russia's swinging. Oh my God, China's. See what I'm saying? He underestimated his opponents. You
Right.
already know what happens when you do that.
Real
What
talk.
did it say?
Now they swinging.
Are
When
you
they pick apart his knee, they're
Mm.
like, what?
Babylon? Are you as weak as thee?
Mm.
Right? The nations is looking at you, licking their chops, just like that.
They done all banded together, like, you know what I'm saying?
with the quickness.
I just want to
Why
say
is
this
that not the
Fast.
number one thing being talked about on CNN?
on Twitter. You know, they don't report this shit, but I follow these independent channels with crackers who were behind them, obviously.
Right.
But every other day, you got like 30, 40 Jakes beating up fucking random Edomites,
All
stomping them and
All
shit.
over the world.
And they're like, this is why they're not reporting this on the news. Like, you fucking deserve it, you damn devil.
But they're not. They're not
Knowing
showing you
damn well
that.
that motherfuckers called that nigga.
Facts.
Or said some monkey ass shit to him.
They not
Crazy off
showing-
the wall shit.
They're
God.
not showing
And
you
Jake
that.
ain't having that
Hell
shit
nah.
anymore, bro.
Right. Jake, hey,
You
man.
called me a monkey, nigga?
Yeah,
Like you
they're fucking Gen Zers. They're different.
Like, hey, Jake is out
What
here.
did you say, Frieza?
Jake done, Jake,
yeah,
done,
they're hyper emotional. You can't,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna take what they
Hell nah.
grandparents took.
Nope.
Jake done reached Charizard status. They out here
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
good example.
swimming in the
They
battles.
go
nigga.
Charmeleon on them.
I got that pre.
You remember? We gonna push that nigga out the boat. Jake is swimming in the battles now.
Facts.
Where the fuck did that happen at?
That's what scared them the most. They're like, they can swim.
Yes.
They wasn't even worried about
That
the
nigga-
fight. These
That
niggas
nigga
learn
did
how to
like this,
swim
dive
down
into
their
the
age,
ocean,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
That's what scared Esau. These
Michael
niggas got
Phelps.
so
I
mad
totally
they didn't know
forgot
how to
about that
swim.
fucking video.
Michael Phelps his ass to the fucking pier, nigga.
I'm sorry, that shit will forever be because that
With
E-
one shoe.
Esau's
and started
eyes-
laying the bricks,
bro,
bro.
Esau's eyes was like he saw that shit and was like, what?
Yeah, I saw a
These
video,
niggas wild.
I saw a video this
I
morning.
like that.
Got
Esau pulled up to a gas station. bro.
Yeah.
Who's this
Who's
nigga?
this
In
nigga?
that lake?
Yeah.
Who's that nigga in that lake?
Yeah.
No, exactly. I never seen what you ain't never seen no nigga on a horse before. Exactly. You ain't never seen a nigga backstroke before. That shit is funny,
The whole Michael Phelps.
right? But still, putting that fear, man.
That
Esau
nigga
starting to
rolled
be fearful. You got one, bro. Salah.
Yeah,
Go
I'm going
ahead.
to take Edris for.
I got that song for you.
Oh,
Yeah, go
whichever
ahead.
one you need.
got
Okay.
one right now? Go ahead and hit that and then get into that.
Huh. I got Psalms 82 in verse 6. It reads, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Right, man. All right, so hey, man, believe, man. Have that faith. The Most High will lift up a standard, man. The Most High will give you spiritual power. You will fly with the birds in the sky, man, and give your enemies the downfall they so well deserve, man.
And that's what you're actually supposed to covet after in these scriptures, man. On the righteous hand side, man.
That's your prize, man. Don't you want to knock a nigga shit loose?
No, niggas want a Hellcat as a Casamigos.
Mm.
If a nigga has a Hellcat and a Casamigos, he will die happy.
He said, I don't give a fuck about none of that flying shit.
Oh,
I'm flying in this
That
Hellcat, nigga.
A Hellcat in Casamigos.
A nigga will die happy if he could drive a Hellcat
And you got
and have some Casamigos in a bitch.
I was just gonna say,
That's your whole
you
life.
gotta throw
Yeah.
the bitch in there. You gotta throw the bitch in there. Because you know that's what you got the Hellcat
In
for.
a backwood.
And you're not drinking that Casamigos by yourself.
Hell
You're
no.
gonna be a happy nigga, bro.
Jake is low
That's
down.
a
bro,
glee.
I'm
That
telling
nigga will skip down the street, nigga, like
For
Dora,
real.
nigga, I swear.
Not even
Verse 7.
Come.
Psalm,
5-minute Instagram story and shit.
Psalms 80,
Casamigos in this Hellcat with these bitches. Like
So- Psalms 82, verse 7. But ye shall die like men.
We gonna die like men, man. Jake out here getting fucking slaughtered, to be honest.
Right.
Looking left and right, Jake out here dying. So, hey, man, you might as well die for something, man.
Yep.
Put your faith and lay your stories and your riches up in you know, Yahweh Shah, man. And have a chance to receive the most coveted after treasure crown that you could possibly have, man. The top seat, you know.
And fall like one of the princes.
Because he are a prince, man. And it's a sad thing when a prince falls, man. It's a sad thing when you jakes out here getting killed. But you know what? To us, that's just, you know, one less nigga to compete with, man. Because we out
Correct.
here running that race.
Right.
And we trying to finish the race, man.
Facts.
To die in the service of Yahushua is the greatest honor that you can
happen. That's right.
I went to
What's that saying? It's more honorable to die for something than live for nothing.
Yes, it is.
It's lucky.
No, I was gonna say I went to candlelight yesterday with all type of Jakes. I guess he was a football player. He got out of prison, young man who I knew, 20 years old. But they was wearing all red and white and shit. I seen the Jake woman with the red flag in the back of her pocket and shit. And they're sitting there mourning, and I'm like, did y'all consider what he was doing after he got out of prison? Because he had plans on going to college, this and that. But the Lord had different plans. He put his ass to death, and apparently he was trying to save a bitch. Salaki for the language, but he was trying to be Captain Save-O. And he got, oh shit, so woo.
Not in many men affairs.
Salak, and he got popped.
Metal not in many men's affairs.
Sorry, brothers.
No, you good.
Yeah, but the young man got popped trying to be Captain Save-O.
Not the Captain Save-O.
Well, hey, if you knew the scriptures, you would know one thing. If you knew the scriptures, you would know you're not supposed to meddle in other men's affairs.
Should have moved that bitch in front of me.
Because that's eating my trait. That's eating my trait. Oh,
It is.
What does the centurion do? Oh, is he yelling at you? Well, did he push you a little bit, like in the Cat Williams skit?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So don't be Esau, bro.
Make sure you have
Don't be
titties out
Esau.
when I
Yeah. You know, that's like
We'll take that nigga straight to jail. Alright. Go ahead and get that up.
This is Second Esdras 5:46. And he said unto me, ask the womb of a woman, and say unto her, if thou bringest forth children, why dost thou it not together, but one after another? Pray her therefore to bring forth 10 children at once. And I said, she cannot, but must do it by distance of time. Then said he unto me, even so have I given the womb of the earth to those that be sown in it in their times. For like a young child may not bring forth the things that belong to the age, even so have I disposed the world which I created. And I asked and said, seeing thou hast now given me the way, I will proceed to speak before thee. For our mother, of whom thou hast told me that saying is young, draweth now nigh unto age. He answered me and said, ask a woman that beareth children, and she shall tell thee, and say unto her, wherefore are unto they whom thou hast not brought forth like those that were before, but less of stature? And she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion, and they that are born in the time of age when the womb faileth are otherwise. Consider thou therefore also
Hard times breed hard people, man. Basically.
how consider therefore also how that ye are less of stature than those that were before you, and so are they that come after you less than ye, as the creatures which now begin to be old and have passed away over the strength of youth. Then said I, Lord, I beseech thee, if I have found favor in thy sight, show thy servant by whom thou visitest thy creature.
Basically, man, give me the strength to do what I have to do, man. Everybody else's strength is gonna fail them in these days, man. These people are old and weary, man. I bring this conversation up to, you know, your aunties, your uncles, people that are older than you, your older cousins. Them niggas are tired, man. They just wanna live life and die. Be happy and fat and shit. You know?
Real.
But for us, man, we're bred for a different time, man. We're bred for a different mission, man. So if we have found favor in the Most High, man, doing this ministry, Lord willing we have, you know, give unto us the strength to endure, man.
That's right.
You know?
And that also makes me think about the spirit of the prophets being subject on the prophets.
That's
You
right.
see what I'm saying? Those spirits that were born of old, they're gonna be born of old. And you new age niggas that go with every new wave is
Yep.
gonna always be
Gotta
that.
jump on
You
that
were
shit.
that in Jerusalem when the fucking Grecians popped up.
That's right.
And niggas was like, man, don't follow that shit. Y'all was like, I want to be Greek.
Or what
They're
about
the Romans?
we have no king but Caesar?
Oh shit.
That's an ignorant ass statement.
And
To
there's
be honest.
niggas like niggas for
There's
Trump,
niggas
bro.
like that now.
Niggas
Real
for
shit.
Trump.
Niggas for Trump.
Nothing
yeah.
new under the sun.
Oh my god.
Niggas will never change, bro.
Niggas for
But
Trump.
that's why 2/3 of you niggas gotta die. That's just what it is. And the
Go ahead
Most
and
High's
grab
working on that.
Psalms 144.
He's working on that.
And,
Okay.
and getting back into Second Esdras, they were fashioned to. You were fashioned to
If you're not holding anything back, you grab
To essentially fail your lot. not be too graphic, to feel your lot. You were
Mhm.
fashioned to feel your lot.
You said Michael, bro?
Yeah, Michael 4:13.
I got that.
No, you got the Psalm 144.
Yes, sir. I got the book of Psalms, chapter 144 and verse 1, a psalm of David. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. Khan. So, the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai is constantly dwelling amongst his men, and us being his spiritual temple. All that we can do is pray and fast and constantly endure and meditate on these spiritual powers that we will receive in these last days. But as you can see, this is a prophecy of our King David teaching his people back then that Yahweh Shai was already with him, and that he's nothing that he is doing is by him,
His own volition.
his own will. It's by Yahweh Shai's will. So that's a twofold verse, because that's talking about spiritual power, and that's also talking about Yahweh Shai dwelling in our temple. Continuing on, my goodness and my fortress, my high tower and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, who subdueth my people under me.
All right, and it will be the same again, man. All right, under Yahweh Shai, King David in the 144, man. All right, the governing body of Yasha Allah, man. All right.
And it's beautiful. I always said blessed because, Brother Todd broke that down. You can't be blessed unless people bow before you. So really, the Most High is blessed, man.
Khan, want me to continue on?
No, that's cool.
Yes, sir.
Have Michael 4:13, and you guys can take it over from there.
It's all good. We
Just
got
had a little lesson.
the batteries about
Yeah, I
to fail
know,
us,
my
so
shit's
we're
on
wrapped up in the show. About 50 minutes in, 52, something like that, almost an hour. Let's see. Yeah,
It stays on.
balance out for a minute.
It's like I should charge. It was at like 75%. I thought that'd be enough.
It's hard to charge your phone in the sun sometimes. It is.
They be telling me like it is.
I had the
too hot.
battery pack too. I forgot to bring it.
That's all right. That's all right.
Be like, nigga, your phone is
Taz got all the
your phone
signs in the back of his car.
God, we need those.
Yeah, we just.
That's all right. Hey, man, it's,
It'll
it's
process-
not-
Where's the sign?
it is not a big deal, bro.
God.
I know brothers, we got, everybody has a lot happening.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's edifying for the people who tune in to us, man. They got
I'm
some
trying to
games
get
this
to Micah because I was holding something else, so I was gonna pull it up on my phone.
Your phone is
It's just
freezing up.
yeah, it's going slow and
What
shit.
you need, Michael?
Micah 4 and 1.
I got you. I'll read it first.
Yeah, go ahead. Yada, you wanted 4 and 1, or where do you want to start?
And Michael.
4 and 13.
Okay, go ahead.
If there's more before that's relevant, that I just had written
It
down.
ends right there. Michael 4 ends right there. Oh, this is my. That's my one. Slocky. Why do I always press my phone?
I do that too.
13. This what you want? Okay. This is Michael 4:13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thine hoofs brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people. And I will consecrate their gain unto thee, Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth.
That's right, man. All right, so our substance we're gonna basically, man. Look, the end gonna come. Jake gonna take over under the rulership of the Heavenly Father, man, in these new bodies, these uncorruptible bodies,
Well, this,
and righteousness is gonna be spread through the earth.
I just want to make sure we don't skip no steps. Most High gonna come, kill the shit out you, then.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, he gonna be tap dancing on your grave type.
Hey,
The
who's this
wine
that coming
press,
from Basra, you know
right.
what I'm saying?
He's gonna commit atrocities on the earth first. Then this place is gonna get nuclearly destroyed. All right, from missiles.
What up,
What's
man?
going on, brother? Missiles from every end of the earth
Yep.
are gonna strike Babylon and just absolutely turn this bitch to dust. All right, to a place where the earth shakes to and fro, and this will be a place that only desert creatures dwell. All right, I want to give you
Causes
the
the moon
full.
not to shine her
Mm.
light.
Right. I want to give you the full spectrum of what's going to happen to you niggas because he said it nice. He said it nice. This is the reality. And then
And the reality
the,
is prophecy, baby.
the Jake that make it into and Lord willing, we be counted among them numbers.
The first fruit.
But the first fruits that go up in them chariots and watch this bitch get destroyed, coming back to put you in chains.
That's right!
Straight
Right.
out of every corner,
Yes.
under every rock, like creepy things of the earth. We shall search you out, motherfucker.
And just like
It's gonna be fun.
and then you go and then you go and then you
Just
go
like
know
some
true
Lord
power.
willing, no, you
All
can't
them,
look for grasshoppers and snakes.
Right.
Yeah, y'all niggas want to celebrate Easter. We trying to find
Right.
real eggs. Like, these fucking little
We're gonna have that
Easter
natural
eggs.
GPS in our heads. Just, I
And
smell, I
that's
smell
how,
E.
That's how it's gonna be.
I smell the devil.
You're gonna be running and hiding from the cartoon characters you created.
God.
You're gonna be running from Black Panther niggas. You're gonna be running from Wolverine
Superman.
ass niggas. You're gonna be running from Hulk ass niggas. All right,
Yeah, the real
Oh, my
Superman.
God.
God.
and it's gonna be
Kyle.
terrible.
His name ain't Clark.
Right.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not.
You said his name was what?
Tyrone.
Yeah. Hey man, you know, but for real, if the Most High gonna give out that power,
Yep.
you're gonna get ripped from the power seat and utterly beaten down and broken, man. And the Most High is gonna use Israel as his mouthpiece, the
Right.
battle axe,
And
to destroy you people.
And that's what we're out here in hopes for, man. This is what we're earnestly seeking and hoping for, man. That we be raised up in that day, man.
Yep.
Coveting after that, and not this the folly of this fucking world, man. That only leads to fucking death and destruction, man.
And then you
How many niggas y'all gotta see burn that get rich and famous and then they get fucked over before you're like,
I'm
just
you
gonna
know
say,
he Bill Crosby in the
That
pit.
you
right,
Mhm.
nigga, or
The
in
next
like
thing you know, he's the worst nigga that ever walked. He's
Young Thug
raped
wore a dress for these
1,000
Edomites and look
niggas.
what happened.
You know what I'm saying?
He is
Oh,
a man right
and
now.
a person.
He wore a dress and a purse. Look what happened to Young Thug.
Man.
Like, come on, man.
And they got a movie coming out. I think it's directed by Jay-Z. It's called The Book of Clarence.
Yeah.
They're kind of
I
mocking.
seen that fucking.
I was
Yeah,
watching the
they're
video.
mocking the Israelites, really. But I don't know.
You know what though,
You
man?
know what the niggas on, bro.
The
Yeah,
hell,
he knows.
the hell
And them
was
niggas-
you
them
And that nigga, and he, what? That was the same nigga from Judas and the Black Messiah,
Yep.
wasn't it?
Right.
Yep.
That nigga on some different. He's willing to do whatever.
Lakeith
For-
Stanfield.
Yeah, for Esau, that nigga's willing to fucking do whatever, bro. He's a little
He
freak.
got hella famous.
He's Esau's freak bitch, bro.
Facts.
He got hella famous.
He be painting his nails in his
He
off
sucked
time.
somebody's dick real good.
Oh,
man.
shit.
no,
That
no,
nigga-
that
nigga was like-
nothing, and then
Rate-
big ass movie. Bro.
Rated
He
R
saw
today.
Big ass.
He started with
Shit, man.
Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And he
Yeah.
got that little side role. He's funny as hell. You
Uh-huh.
like, oh, cool. You see him and get out. You like, oh, cool. You got a little movie role. Next thing you know, this nigga's in like main roles and
Facts.
shit.
Big
Like,
ass roles.
Yeah, this nigga sucking executors off and shit.
Yep.
This nigga on some shit. His booty hole loose like Usher.
But going back to what the brother said, the Most High gonna make a fucking laughing stock out of all you scoffers, man.
Facts.
And so you want to make movies about the truth and shit, and fucking
No,
Further-
the Most High's
and
dark
to
skin.
further
God.
confuse Jake and shit. Like, come on, man. Because you know it's gonna
Fuck.
be little niggas that gonna watch it 11, 12 and shit too. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean? So
'cause-
they know what they're doing, man.
Because
God.
nigga themselves, bro.
Well, whatever's
Stupid
cool to
nigga shit sells.
Jakes
Yes.
that are grown, your nephews and nieces and kids
Correct.
all want to do what y'all do, man.
Correct.
Right.
So they know what's up.
So I got one to end
I-
off, y'all brothers. Don't mind. And then you can land back off it if you want to. But Slock, I'm gonna run through a couple verses here, just in Ecclesiastes or in Sirach. This is chapter 34. I'll start at verse 1, and it reads, "The hopes of man, void of understanding, are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth the shadow and followeth after the wind." All right? That's heavy. "The visions of dreams is the resemblance of one thing and another, even as the likeness of the face to face. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that thing which is false, what truth can come? The divination and soothsayings and dreams are vain, and the heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail." All right?
That's heavy, man. The Most High is breaking it down for you, man. The shit that y'all niggas dream about and hope for is fucking futile, man. You hope for a fucking good job and
Right.
fucking security and a happy family. Meanwhile, the
Exactly.
job could fire you, your house could burn down,
Right.
and the bitch could leave, bro.
The American dream, bro. You just listed all of those
Which
things
is-
with the dog and the picket fence.
In reality, the American
They could
country.
take your fucking kids, man. That your dreams are vain, you fucking niggas, man.
Right. You don't got no. You just.
You don't even know how to dream.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because a righteous man is going to dream about what? Rulership, man.
That's right.
The Most High coming back and avenging Israel, man.
Said your heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail, man. Bitch ass.
You niggas like shiny things, man.
Right.
Whatever makes you feel good. That's a bitch's heart. He makes me feel good. I want him.
Right.
That's what you want.
Flavor
That
of the
feeling
week.
I had
That's
when you
feminine,
first
man.
texted
You
me
can't
that
be
day.
like
Uh,
that's
That's exactly what they be saying.
Yeah.
They be like, I just wanted to feel excited.
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
when you first texted me,
Fuck that bitch.
bitch, I'll kill you.
Real talk.
You.
Real talk.
Bitch, I'll kill you.
Yo,
Right.
Salak.
Look, you mean.
And that's how the Most High looking
Salak. This is
at us.
Straight
Bitch,
up.
I'll kill you.
Yep.
Don't you
I-
understand?
You don't respect what the fuck the Most High gave you,
Mm.
and you don't think he's gonna kill you.
Oh, man.
That's the reality of it.
He talks about how you dressed up that vineyard, man,
Yeah.
and how y'all niggas shit on it, bro.
Mhm.
And y'all niggas wonder why we telling you the Most High gonna kill you.
What's up,
He
Shay?
gave you way more than he gave these Edomites. Y'all niggas just don't know, man.
And see, you can't tell this. You can't say these things. You say this to Keisha, she stick her nose in
Real
the air,
shit.
Not my God. All right, bitch. All right, you and that fucking horse.
How is your God
Yep.
too good to kill you, but you read the same book where he killed his only begotten son, man?
Exactly. And some niggas think they special.
So who's better than Yahweh Shai?
And the Most High said it was please.
It was pleasing to bruise his son, bro.
Yeah.
So
How much more
how much easier and Yahushua
How much less of a thought are we?
He didn't sit in that life. That man was the perfect man.
And
So how
still
much
had-
less of a thought
and
are we?
Still
Yes.
had to catch judgment.
And I know I'm far from perfect. So I'll be
Yeah.
like, well, I'm scared.
Me
man.
too.
Which is why we got it every time
The
you
righteous
get
spirit
moved
of the Most
deserve it.
High. Yeah.
Right. And every time you get moved to a low state, you be like, I probably deserve it.
Yep.
Facts.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
deserve that.
I did something that this is. Come on, Esau, you don't want to take no picture, bro? Look at him.
I just want to say this: the Lord compared Israel to a fucking prostitute in the book of Hosea.
Take a selfie.
Just saying.
I'm taking a selfie, bro.
It cost us a few times.
Yes.
So look, let me get to the 6 real quick. And it reads, all right, this is back in You Got Lost, Sirach 34 and 6. If they be not sent from the Most High in thy visitation, set not thy heart upon them. For dreams have deceived many, and have failed that put Salakia, and have failed them that put their trust in them.
That's right, man. When the blind lead the blind, man.
Right. You go chasing some bullshit idea that's not of the Most High, and it'll be over with, man.
Fall into the
Right.
ditch.
Oh, I'm gonna be the best rapper, nigga. Well, how's that working out, Playboy?
Yeah, that's when
Right. How's that working out for niggas these days? Booty hole loose, you know what I'm
Booty hole
saying?
loose, get
Yeah.
shot at.
Put a chain in the grill, nigga.
Oh
Gotta
gosh.
get your butthole stretched. That's insane.
Most of these niggas can't even sell out shows no more, so they're fucking broke.
Oh, I seen that.
Oh, yeah,
That's
but
like a
most of
trend.
these niggas
Money
actually-
back, yo.
they
Niggas is
absolutely
tired
need a deal.
Real talk.
Niggas is low key waking. They're tired of you. Y'all are listening to niggas that make fun of you,
Real
right?
shit.
You're broke. I'm not. Like
Right.
niggas is tired of
I
that
can
shit.
come in the club
And
tell
then,
the bitch,
nigga, you spend $100 on a ticket, don't even show up till 2 hours later.
Damn.
Right.
Y'all niggas goofy, bro.
For a
Y'all
10-minute
can
set.
have Babylon, bro.
Right.
Y'all can have Babylon,
Fuck
bro.
y'all badass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Fuck-
just the reality.
Fuck y'all fancy liquors and whatever. Fuck you niggas, man.
Con.
You industry niggas can suck it, bro.
Then they show up, act like they cooler than you for
Right.
20 minutes. And
But
then
in all
leave.
reality,
Facts.
I ain't even gonna lie. I keep it a bean. Them niggas want to be us, and the rest of the men.
Oh yeah, they watch the fuck out the brothers.
They
bro.
want to
Them
be
athletes
us.
too, bro. Like
Right.
I was watching some NBA highlights.
Fuck
I seen
them
him.
niggas.
I forget what NBA player it was, but I seen the little Hebrew writing on some shoes. That's all I'm saying.
Dang.
Steph,
And it's a Jake, bro.
Yeah, Steph did that.
That
shit.
was Steph.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on,
Steph
bro.
got Hebrew
Y'all
on his
got
hand.
Hebrew on his hand.
Y'all niggas know,
Yeah.
bro. Y'all niggas, this is your
It's
consolation.
a Syrian
So
Hebrew,
to
too.
y'all
It's
niggas,
serious.
enjoy it, nigga.
Look at
Keep it
this.
up. By all the Casamigos.
That's
hey,
off, nigga.
Hey, spend 100,000 at King of Diamonds, nigga. Get
Balling.
25, baby.
Jump
Live it up,
threes and
nigga.
shit.
Because it's your consolation, bro.
Getting roasted.
Consolation, nigga.
They're getting roasted today, Jake.
It's a lot. This is down to 8. All right, and it reads: the law shall be found perfect without lies, and the wholesome and Salakia, and wisdom is perfection in a faithful mouth. 9. A man that have travailed knoweth many things. He that have much experience will declare wisdom.
So like real quick, you know why wisdom is perfection in a faithful mouth? Because what? Faith without works is dead. So it's perfection because a man that's faithful is going to be doing works and actually giving that wisdom to you, man.
Right.
And this is our craft, man. Perfection.
As well as
Remember we spoke on it takes 1,000 things to, like when you doing a strike, you doing a jab. It takes 1,000 jabs to,
Yeah.
to become perfect
to be
at doing the
to
jab.
have a perfect
Mm.
jab, and then you got to keep at it.
And this
To
is why you
keep
can
it
never be
sharp.
greater than your
Yeah.
master. Because
Right.
how many did the apostles? How many jabs did the apostles throw? For all the niggas that think
Oh,
they're on some level.
Right.
They got the.
You can't kick in the doors to the dojo, nigga.
They taught you. They taught you every combo.
Con.
You at jab.
Every combo
You
you
at
know
jab
is from
500,
them, bro.
right?
And niggas sitting here still saying the fucking chart is off. And if you ask a nigga what tribe he's from, he's gonna say Judah. Who taught you that, dumbass?
Right. Right. It's like,
Niggas are fucking dumb.
they, you know, they gonna die.
Talking
like-
about how their teachers is this and that when their teachers learned under our elders.
Right. This is down to 10.
He that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath travaileth is full of prudence. When I travaileth, I saw many things, and I understand more than I can express. I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was
Many
delivered
times.
because of these things.
Many times.
So if you go through things in this shit, it's like you're well studied in this thing,
Right. Like we
Because
said,
you know how to get through it.
like we said,
You've been through a lot of shit, so we
Going-
can just be like, hey, how do I get through this?
going back to that Isaiah 33 and I believe 6, man, having the wisdom and understanding to get through this, right? To get through this, because this is gonna be a time that it's been like no other, ever. If you don't have the wisdom and experience defending the gospel and reading this book and understanding the mysteries in it, you doomed. There is what do you say all the time? Ain't no plan B. Nigga, we full court press with this. We all the way out. We gonna hold the turbo till the energy. Till the energy's out. Right. Right. You know,
I swear, bro.
hoping all the baddies work out.
I got ice in my veins. You know,
Trying to run down
I'm
the
trying to
court.
run down the court like this at the end of the
We
court.
hit
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
We did it.
You know what
God,
I'm saying?
Sluck.
Come see me.
This is down to 13, and it reads, "The spirit of those that fear Yahweh shall live, for their hope is in Him that saveth them. Whoso feareth Yahweh shall not fear nor be afraid, for He is his hope." All right. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth Yahweh, to whom doeth he look, and who is his strength. All right. For the eyes of Yahweh are upon them that love him,
Right.
and he is their mighty protection.
And
And
that love, so like, bro.
Con.
That love is doing your best to keep these commandments, man.
Right.
So week in, week out, do things that are pleasing unto the Lord, savoring unto the Lord.
This,
Trying to better yourself in the scriptures, watching videos, following the laws, telling that motherfucker, no, I don't want that pork sandwich, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This and that and the next thing.
right. A strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun. At noon, the preservation from the stumbling, and the help from falling. He
Man, for every Israelite, man, there's a stumbling block, man. To be steadily, diligently in this book, man, is the preserve to not stumble, man.
and man to
To keep your footing,
when
man.
it says to keep you safe from the heat and that covering
That
from the
fervent
sun,
Because the
issues of the death belong to the Most High.
That's
man.
right.
So the wise men and of the scriptures
I
know,
can feel
the men of the
They
Lord
like,
know what? If the issues of the death belong with the Most High, obviously so do the issues of life, man.
That's right. That's right.
Huh.
Shout out to the Arizona brothers, man.
Hey.
They made it another summer, and that's
Right, yeah, for real. This is
That
down to
shit was
17.
They built for it.
I was in there last time.
They
They
built
was like,
for
we
it.
count summers
Right.
over here, brother. I was like, oh, man,
Man,
that's
that's
Yeah.
that's right.
Woo.
To get man, I would struggle. I ain't gonna lie.
I like that.
brother. This hot as fuck
It's
out
how
here, bro.
I'm scared.
That's how I was. I was like, y'all niggas good.
Drizzling.
The whole can't be president.
No, it's a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Out here, it be cold in the bitch though in the winter sometimes.
Hands
All right.
are freezing.
Uh-oh.
He raises up the soul and Salaki. He raises up the soul and the lighting the eyes. He giveth health, life, and blessing. All right, and we just, that's why we gotta give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Because for all the destruction that he's gonna do in Babylon, is for our benefit. All right, for him tearing down the mountains and power structures of this place and replacing one kingdom with another and giving us our glory. How can you not be thankful for that? How could you not want that, whether it costs you your life or not?
Tenfold, brothers. Tenfold, man.
Mm.
For everything you lose on this side, job, the bitch, the kids don't want to listen to you.
Right. Just
Anything and everything,
just
man.
keep pushing.
Tenfold, man. Remember Job. Remember our forefathers, man. Remember the sacrifices we've made to just be here, man. All right? Like the brother said, man, ain't no plan B, man. Full court press,
Until the turbo run out, bro. Until you fall over on the court, your
We
Gatorade
pulling our
sign
shorts
on.
up on these niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Where you going?
Real talk.
Sure, for real. Y'all brothers had anything else? You had one more?
Close, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
It's
We'll
Romans
close out yours.
14 and 8, and it's because it kind of lands back on what we was talking about. For whether we live unto the Lord. Whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or we die, we are the Lord's, man.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, so regardless of what is brought upon us, man, we just want to be the Lord's, man.
Right. You know, and hey, man, at the end of the day, even if you gotta catch the business, I bet you the spirit world better than this shit.
Right.
Like, what you scared for? And how many times?
And they rise first anyway.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
be the
if you
first
die in
person.
Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Yep.
And how many?
You die with the Lord's name on your tongue.
How many?
man.
And you can only imagine, you know, when you really look at your own, nigga, to be honest, you look in the mirror. How many times did you die on some niggas? How many times did you already give up the ghost on some coonery? Like you just said, got killed over a bitch, got killed over some ignorant shit, killed over a vain, chasing something vain. You know what I'm saying? You might owe that to the Most High. So it just is what it is.
Facts.
But with that being said, we'll wrap it
This
up.
was edifying, man. Savory unto the Lord.
With that being said, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakah, Mudas.
All right, we want to give double honors unto the elders of GMS or the true leaders of Israel, whether you can accept that or not. All right, to all the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity, shalom to you, brothers. All right, as well as the Aqua who are listening and learning in subjection and silence. All right, the few that exist. You know what I'm saying? And with that, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.
Abad Kabal.
Abba, Papa.